What's up, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Resident Evil Requiem. And we are back. And it looks like we're basically at the end of the game at this point because we're literally 93% complete with the story. And of course, I'm continuing where I left off like in the last episode, so like I said, so we're all gonna start with some action here. So things are gonna kick off pretty insanely. Oh, they're in the vents. I can hear them. Yep, there he goes right there. Oh God. Yeah, and then we already know that Leon's sick and his illness is progressing, so we're gonna have those episodes right there, as you guys just saw. That's where last episode actually ended. Oh my God, yo! Oh, it cut us. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, because we're definitely weakened now. So like I said, we don't have as much power as we did beforehand because his illness is progressing. So that's why we're extremely weak and we're in a very vulnerable state here. But I gotta say, man, this game has been an absolute blast. Like, I freaking love this game, man. Like, low-key, I'm not gonna lie, this might be, like, hands down my favorite Resident Evil game so far. And that's, like, even topping 4. And 4 was my favorite one. But now, it's like, well, also, you know what? It also depends how this game ends, too. Oh, he came all the... Wow. Oh, there he is. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty cool how they did that. That was really cool, how you could actually see where he was going. That's crazy that that sound doesn't even alert them, though. That's what's insane.
Haven't changed much, have you?
Oh, you gotta be... Come on, move, 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 man.
Not done yet.
Oh, thank God. Definitely need that. Cool.
Okay.
That's why the barrels are here. Okay, that's why. Whoa, dude, that looks freaking insane. Oh no. Right. Oh no, he's having another episode. No, 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 no. God.
Warning, autoclave compromised. Pod lockdown unavailable. Memory corrupt. Self-repair functionality offline. Air thermometer warning. Pod lockdown unavailable.
Yeah. Let's get this over with.
Oh no.
has arrived.
Oh, okay. Okay, real quick. Let me just double check and make sure.
I can't waste any more time here. I need to go.
Oh yeah, this dude is getting worse. Man, he looks horrible. That badass gun out again. The Requiem. We're gonna need it. Oh.
Done yet.
Definitely determined, man. I'll give him that. He has true determination. That's just... Oh, that was such a beautiful transition. That was so cool. Love how it's like representing the parallels between the two and like how they're in parts of their life where they're just, oh snap.
My research opened Pandora's box, unleashing disaster upon the world.
Except Elpis, the goddess of hope? Or so the myth goes.
A blind hope.
What do you mean?
Humans cannot predict when death will come for them. This is why they have hope. I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt. Happiness cannot be achieved at the expense of others. I think that's enough for today.
Why did you accept my request for an interview? Who is that? Is that one of your subjects?
Of course not. She was alone in the world. I took her in to make amends.
Is she...
Perfectly normal. Just an average child needing a home. She is my hope. Aren't you beautiful? Would you like to hold her?
Oh, okay. She's adorable. What's her name?
Grace.
Grace. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
I've said my piece. I only hope it serves as a requiem for those who have passed.
Leon. Leon.
Oh my god.
Oh, I need to hurry.
Gotta get to Leon. Whoa. I was not expecting that. That abrupt environmental change. Whoa. Oh. Must be Spencer's office. Real quick, is there anything? I guess that was it. Oh.
This is finally my chance to do something.
Wow, he was literally like right beneath us. Wow. Really didn't have to go that far.
Oh, Leon. Leon. Oh, no. Hey, it's me. It's Grace. Oh, please wake up. Come on. Wake up, wake up. Hey.
Hey, I was just resting my eyes.
You okay?
Oh god. Then I wonder how Sherry's doing, because you know Sherry was also infected with the T virus, so I wonder what her condition is right now.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Oh god. Oh man. Oh, and this dude's just been waiting this entire time.
It's okay. Soon left are wide open for us. Any wrong code will do. It'll destroy Opus.
Let's try.
Grace, whatever it takes. I can buy you some time.
Oh god.
No. No,
Please don't kill him off.
I trust you. I trust you.
God, I'm just so nervous, man.
So, the prodigal daughter returns.
I know the password.
Fulfill your destiny, and all will be forgiven.
Oh, only if you let Leon live.
Very well.
Wait, what? Okay, wait a minute. Whoa. Hold up. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. I hate it when they do stuff like this in video games. Oh boy. They got us actually making the decision. So, if we destroy Elpis, Leon dies. I'm pretty sure. But if we release it, then Xeno wins. But Leon will also live, though. Oh boy. Uh oh god. I don't know what to do, man. I really don't. See, part of me is tempted to just straight up look up what happens with both, like, alternatives, like with both options. But it's like, oh my god. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, I'm just, that really caught me off guard. I was not expecting this because they actually, this is the first Resident Evil game that's actually done that route before, where they allow you to pick the ending of the game. Like, they actually have you make the decision. Because, like, with Resident Evil, they don't normally have you make decisions, like, in the games. Like, especially with this one. Like, they don't necessarily have you choose the way the story ends. So this is like a first for them, because they've never done anything like this before. Oh, man. This is a tough choice. This is tough. This is actually a really tough choice. Oh crap. He's probably gonna win, but I just can't pain to see Leon die. I just can't. I don't want Leon to die, man.
Is my hope. The blind hope.
Okay. This is it.
Oh boy, I wonder what happens. Oh god. You know, it's probably really bad, but let's say it's... We can't do our boy Leon like that. You know, he wanted to destroy it, but I just... Man. Oh my god.
What are you doing, Grace?
Spencer regretted what he did. He...
Done.
You promised.
Yes, that I would let him live. Mr. Kennedy, I give you the honor of experiencing my power firsthand.
I'm not sure Elpis is what you think it is. There's nothing special about me. I was never any key. Spencer wanted to make amends.
But you released Elpis. What is it? Tell me!
Leon!
Why? My powers!
Elpis is Spencer's atonement. It's an antiviral.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, he is alive! I knew that dude wasn't dead. I knew that was too easy.
I am humbled by my master's genius.
Your research was wrong. Elpis wasn't a weapon. There was never a key.
Spencer's paper was obviously incomplete. There was no connection between Grace and Emily.
Do you know how much time and money I wasted on this?
Don't you see the genius? With Elpis, all virus-based weapons are useless. the world order will be thrown into chaos.
We wanted a weapon.
Instead, Spencer gave us anarchy. I will carry his torch and bring his vision to life.
You? You and Spencer were a means to an end.
Yet he outwitted you all.
Spencer defied us and paid the price with his life. He was nothing.
You are nothing but an imitation.
It's over, Victor. The Connections is done with you.
Oh, wow.
We can't let him have it.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Your ignorance is staggering.
It's a cure.
Right, because it's an antidote, so it can reverse the effects. Oh, I'm so glad Leon didn't die. Even though we gotta deal with this dude, he's gonna be an issue. But I would have much rather see Leon alive than him dead. Like,
All of it. Chris, what happened?
wow, I was not expecting that dude Zeno to die like that. If anything, I thought Leon would be the one to kill him, but I guess not.
Gonna go! Grab something! Grace. Grace!
Oh, now we gotta worry about this dude Victor. I knew that was too easy for him to like to be dead from like that explosion.
Spencer's vision lives through me, and I will see that it is brought to fruition.
And how many more will have to die?
Sacrifices must be made! In the grand scheme of things, a few lives are nothing.
Not to me. I swore that I'd always protect those lives.
Open your eyes. Humanity is full of grueling
Whoa.
fears. They need me, a leader to guide them into a glorious new future.
The humanity I know is far more capable than you realize. They don't want
Even if I die, my master's vision will live forever.
I'll make sure that fucked up vision dies with you.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay, okay. All right. Holy crap. This dude is like a god, man. This is... Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, he got a freaking RPG. Okay, okay, okay.
I will not let those ideas win. Give it up!
Oh, he's doing it again. Is he gonna charge up? Yep, there it is. I knew I was gonna die. Okay.
Spencer's vision lives through me. And I will show that it is brought to fruition.
And how many more will have to die for that vision?
Sacrifices must be made. In the grand scheme, a few lives.
Not to me. I swore that I'd always protect those lives.
Open your eyes. Humanity is full of drooling imbeciles. They need me, a leader to guide them into a glorious new future.
The humanity I know is far more capable than you realize. They don't want your leadership.
Even if I die, my master's vision will live forever.
I'll make sure that fucking vision dies. Seems you're reaching your limit. I will not let those ideals live. Give it up!
Uh-oh. 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 What's going on? Oh, you bastard. Oh no, is he gonna mute?
Good riddance.
Oh. No, you spoke too soon. Why did you have to say that so soon, Leon? You spoke way too soon, man. Oh boy. Oh, oh my god. Okay, well, how am I supposed to dodge that? Or maybe I'm supposed to parry that. Oh my god, did I just really just waste? Uh-oh, what's happening now? Uh-oh. Oh god. Whoa, no! Whoa! Whoa, okay, this is crazy. Like, what do we... Oh, okay. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, man. Use that Requiem, man. Yeah. Well, Leon is so badass, man.
This time, you ain't getting back up.
Hey, I like how he did that. Okay. That was cool. This. Well done.
Grace, where are you? Sherry.
Well done.
Sherry.
Oh. Yeah, speaking of Sherry, I really wonder what her condition is right now
Grace, hang on.
when it comes to her disease. Oh yeah, that's right, 'cause she got impaled. She got stabbed earlier. Yeah, it's like she's bleeding out right now.
We need to get you out of here. Come on. Let's get you out.
There's no way out, is there?
Well, I'm not gonna leave your side. I'm gonna sit right here with you.
Ow. He just straight up just accepted fate, like.
I guess this is it then.
Leon S. Kennedy?
Depends who's asking.
Alpha, you read me, sir? Yeah, they're safe. I got them. Yes, sir. Mr. Kennedy, I have a message from Captain Redfield.
Oh, Captain Redfield, Chris! Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Is Chris gonna show up? Oh my god. Let's go. Oh snap, we got Redfield. Okay. Are we actually good? Man.
Damned. Can't believe that antiviral actually worked. Feel better than I have in ages.
Thank God. I'm glad you're okay.
We got a dose with your name on it.
Cool, so
Be back in action in no time.
awesome.
Thank you, Leon.
Would have been a lot smoother if Chris hadn't been so late to the party.
Yeah, it was Chris, yeah.
Where is Chris, anyway?
No idea. I'm sure I'll run into him at some point.
Yeah, because they haven't, Chris and Leon haven't seen each other since like Resident Evil 6.
It's over then.
Yeah.
So this was like the actual good ending, basically.
Hasn't left us any more nasty surprises.
I wish we could have saved Emily.
Yeah, Emily, that's right.
Chris, I didn't hit any of her vitals. She could still be alive.
Really?
What are you saying?
Maybe we can save her.
Right, because we got the antiviral now. That's right. Awesome, that's really cool. He finally took the gloves off too.
The government has confirmed the existence of an actively trading bioweapons lab located here in the ruins Raccoon City, the origin point for the worldwide spread of bioorganic weapons. This illegal facility appears to have been in operation for decades.
Sources say that the extension of the lockdown and the recent series of mysterious deaths may be related to tragic events in Raccoon City 28 years ago.
Evidence seized in Raccoon City has led the Justice Department to reopen its investigation into Oswald Spencer and the long-defunct Umbrella Corporation. Some believe the government deliberately drove Umbrella into bankruptcy.
The late Alyssa Ashcroft is credited with cracking the Oswald Spencer story. Conspiracy theorists are already claiming that she was killed in a cover-up, and that the organization responsible is secretly controlling our government.
Tonight, in a speech from the Oval Office, the president is expected to reject allegations of any government involvement since the Raccoon City incident.
Oh, there she is. Wow. Man. That was really good. Damn, that was good. Capcom, man. Y'all watch it. Listen, if y'all just so happen to come across this video, even though I'm not one of the big YouTubers and all that out there, but if you just so happen, if someone from Capcom just so happens to watch this video or comes across it, you guys did good. You did a really good job. You did not even good, but incredible. This was really good. I'm just like, I'm at a loss for words here, man. This was really good. This was a really good game. Honestly, this is probably my favorite one. I'm gonna say it. This is my favorite Resident Evil game now. It used to be Resident Evil 4, just like everyone else. It used to be Resident Evil 4, but now I can understand why people are saying that this is hands down the best Resident Evil game that we've gotten in a while. And I agree with them. This really was an amazing game. Like, I love how like they went deeper into the roots of like Resident Evil 2 and Raccoon City, and they went into how like the nuke went and how Umbrella was the one who called the strike so that way they could try to cover their secrets up. It was, yo, it's incredible, man. Like, I really didn't think we were gonna get a game that was gonna completely tie back into Resident Evil 2 and everything that that game stood for when it came to Leon's journey. Because Resident Evil 2, that was Leon's very first game. That was where it all started for him. And he even said himself at the game, that's where it all started for him. And I gotta say, Resident Evil 2, also another one of my favorite Resident Evil games as well. And to see what they were able to do with this game, it's just absolutely phenomenal. Like, I didn't really know what to expect from this, and I'm actually very glad that I didn't really look at like a lot of like the trailers or anything like that besides just like the 2 trailers I saw. But I'm so glad I didn't like look too like deep into it when it came to like all the you know, marketing that they were coming out with for the game. Like I said, one of the main like things with like the marketing though, one of the main aspects I saw was of course the Porsche that Leon drove like earlier in this game that he was driving. And which, speaking of which, I wonder if he got his Porsche back, because you know, maybe he went ahead and got it, maybe, or someone picked it up for him, who knows. But man, this was really good. I'm like literally at a loss for words here. This was a really good Resident Evil game. And what was very interesting to me, in the all full performance capture, shout out to all of y'all, of course, you know, Leon Kennedy's actor as well, always such, you know, Nothing new here. You did a fantastic job like you did in the previous games. But Grace Ashcroft, Grace's actor, her actress, man, you did a phenomenal job as well. And I really liked Grace as well. Grace was a really cool character. And, you know, this is a great introduction for her character into this universe. And I love the fact how, like, they gave her such a great amount of lore for this being her introductory game. Like, this is, like, a phenomenal start to her character arc. And I really hope that we actually get to see more of her. Since now she's, you know, roped into this circle now of, like, chaos, like, with Leon, Chris, and Sherry, Claire, and, like, all the others. Like, this is, like, is really cool, man. And then all the surprises that they had in this game. Well done. I'll say that, especially with Mr. X. I think, like, and I mentioned earlier on a couple videos ago, where I mentioned how technically at the very beginning of the game, when you first play as Grace, when she goes to the hotel for the investigation, I love the fact how, like, Grace bumped into a dude wearing a trench coat with, like, the hat and everything, just like Mr. X. He had a similar wardrobe to Mr. X, and I just thought, oh, maybe that was like a nice, like, a little reference or something. But the fact that that wasn't even just a reference, that was basically a foreshadow, if you think about it, to the fact of his presence, like, being in this game. Because, like, you, of course, at first, you're not going to get it at first, which I like how they set that up. Because I love the fact how, like, now when you look back at that, it's like, oh, it wasn't just a reference, it was an actual foreshadow because he's in the game as well. And just seeing Mr. X again, it just, I think, honestly, that was just major fan service. Because that was one of the things that stood out the most about Resident Evil 2, besides, like, the environment and, like, the gameplay and all that type of stuff. The number one thing that really stood out about Resident Evil 2 was Mr. X. Like, he was, like, the true, like, alternate, like, standout of that entire game. Because, you know, you literally just had this tyrant that was just constantly just patrolling you, like, around the police station. And he was literally just, like, a constant threat that just never stopped because he was unstoppable. And I love the fact how, like, they brought him into this game to bring back that nostalgia, and it was just a great deal of fan service, and I appreciate them doing that, because that was a very nice surprise, because I legit did not think he was going to be in this game, and I was very surprised by that. And I just think this game also just, like I said, this game was nothing but fan service in my opinion. But this is like the point where it's like in the industry where it's like with movies, TV shows, video games, regardless, where now, since we're in a point of time where like people have a difficult, you know, have a lot of difficulties trying to come up with like new original stories. And that's why you always see people always do like reboots, or if they do end up doing a new movie, they always got to do like a bunch of nostalgia bait for the movies to draw the older audience back in and stuff like that. The people who grew up with like these, you know, franchises, stuff like that. Kind of like with Marvel, how like Marvel, they definitely have used like the nostalgia bait before for people who have been like long-term Marvel fans, stuff like that throughout all these years. And like to get them roped back into these, you know, these worlds and stuff like that. But with this game, this is where like the nostalgia actually, it worked. Like they pulled it off with it. Like they really pulled it off with this game when it came to nostalgia and like the characters and stuff like that. Because of course, you know, what really roped people back into this game was, of course, even though people were already excited enough because, oh, it's another Resident Evil game, of course people are going to get it because it's Resident Evil. But the fact that you brought Leon back, and we haven't had him in a Resident Evil game since, besides the remakes, but like when I'm talking like in the actual like chronological timeline, we haven't had him in a Resident Evil game since Resident Evil 6. So it took like a whole 3 games just like for them to like bring him back for this one. And I just think that was such a unique way of like bringing his character back into the game and stuff like that, to bring him back into these new modern Resident Evil games. And I just think that this is really good, man. And of course, you know, the engine, the RE engine is hands down one of the best engines out to date. right now when it comes to video games. Like, because I love like all the visual effects that they do with this engine, like in the cinematics that they pull off with, and like the immersiveness, the environmental design and stuff like that. And to me, as a person who's going into the study of into the field of digital animation and game design, because for me, I'm a 3D artist, and like I'm an aspiring 3D artist, I should say. And it's so crazy how just seeing all the dedication that they and love that is put into these projects, you really truly see that they care about a franchise when they put that amount of detailing and dedication and authenticity like into these games. It really inspires me as an aspiring 3D artist to be able to contribute my work to the industry in the future for what I'm able to do. Oh, and then there goes Porsche. Oh, an Adobe stock. Nice. But this is fantastic, man. This was absolutely amazing, and it just really inspires me for 3D art. You know, I do 3D like models of like props and weapons and environmental art and stuff like that. So that, and vehicles. So I've done stuff like that before, and just seeing this inspires me even more to seeing what they could pull off with. And oh snap, we got a post-credit scene. Oh.
And Sherry's okay? Good. I'm so glad.
Okay, great. They cured Sherry. Nice.
Yeah, she's doing great.
Hey, they got Emily back. Nice.
I'm actually teaching her how to read.
Oh, she's with her.
Grace. Grace. Where's that report?
Sorry. Leon, gotta go. Catch up soon.
Nice. She got Leon's number and everything. Love how she still keeps in touch with them. Oh, wow. That's amazing. That's incredible. Oh. And another post-credit scene.
Remaining PSAA forces have been neutralized. Retrieving the objective before they send in the wolves.
Okay. Hope and Requiem. Nice. Alright, yeah. So I had a total play time of over 12 hours. Alright, so 12 hours, 60 minutes. Nice. Okay, unlocked Insanity Mode. Available when starting a new game. Nice. Following content has been added to bonuses, behind the scenes video, Grace's report. Oh, you actually get to review her report. That's cool. Following are now available in bonuses, special content, models, and concept art. Oh, following costumes and weapon skins added. So we got jacket Leon, jacket for Grace, tactical light, alligator snapper. Okay. Nice. Got a lot of achievements. And this was such a good game. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, this is cool how you can actually view that. This was such a good game. Such a great game. I had an absolute blast playing this. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was my gameplay walkthrough series for Resident Evil Requiem. And for, you know, I always like to do this, you know, for those of you who have been watching my channel for all these years, I do prefer to like go have a discussion about the game and give my review of it like at the end of like the final, like the finale of like videos like of a gameplay walkthrough series. I always like to just go over it, have a discussion, and just give it a review. This game is easily a 10 out of 10 for me. Easily. And I really hope that this game also gets nominated for Game of the Year. It doesn't even have to win Game of the Year. I just want it to be a nomination. Like I just feel like this game is worthy enough of being nominated for Game of the Year. Because the amount of love and dedication that they put into this game, they put their heart into this game. And I love the story. And and the thing I love about this too is that I always love the dynamic of like having two different characters to play as. And what's so crazy about this game was I got Resident Evil 2 vibes from this because of how in Resident Evil 2 you got to play as Leon and Claire. Now what was different though was that you had to like choose between like one or the other and play through the entire story like as that one person you picked. Whereas this game, you get a nice balance between both characters. You get to play both characters that are literally going into the same story, basically. Now, of course, in Resident Evil 2, technically, Leon and Claire, they're still in the same story, of course, but the outcomes are slightly different, though. But you can also kind of see in ways of how, in that game, you saw how, like, even though they didn't meet up to, like, the very end of the game again, like Leon and Claire, because they didn't meet up to, like, the very end of the game, you got to see how the paths basically crossed at certain moments. Like they did cross paths within each other, like within one another, stuff like that. Like when it came to certain aspects of like certain like rooms and stuff, like like you could see like where this happened or where that happened because Leon was there, or you can already see like where Clara was at and basically where Clara's been. So you come across as like certain places that they've both like been to prior to one another, which I think that was like really cool how they did it for that game. But in this game, I love the fact of how there was a nice balance between horror and then the action. Now with Resident Evil 2, it was just straight up horror, basically. It was a horror game. And of course, this is back, Resident Evil 2, it was the start of Leon and Claire's journey. And they both, and like I said, Leon, he was a rookie. Like, that was his day, like, starting out as a cop. Like, he was a rookie. And it's just very interesting to see the growth that Leon has had, throughout these games. And it's just crazy how they really just, and even they know themselves, like, they know this, that Leon is an extremely beloved character. And they know that, like, hands down, not only is he just a, like, beloved character, but, like, he's also legit the face of Resident Evil. Like, that's his whole thing. Of course, you got other characters like Chris Redfield, Claire Redfield, Jill Valentine, Sherry, and all the others. Like, you got, and Ada, of course, Ada Wong. And it's just crazy because it's like, even though you got all these other characters and stuff like that, Leon is the one particular character that stands out. Sometimes even among everyone else. Like, he's like legit the actual standout. And it makes sense why. Because he's a badass, man. The dude is a total badass. Like, he really is. And it's just, like I said, even the other characters, don't get me wrong, they're cool too, but like, they don't, to me, I feel like Leon straight up has like the most like aura out of everyone else. Like, his aura is just completely unmatched. Like, literally, but the moment that he stepped foot in this game and stuff like that, the moment he showed up on screen for this game, the aura farming was already starting. Like, he literally was just handing out all that aura, like every single step of the way in every scene he was in. Of course, he always does his classic like one-liners and stuff like that, and makes his jokes and does his quips and all that type of stuff. It just works. And then with Resident Evil 4, which is another masterpiece, they did a really good job representing that in that game, and then they did a fantastic job representing it in this game because, Leon in Resident Evil 4, he was slightly older than he was in Resident Evil 2, because in Resident Evil 2, Leon was 21 years old, and then in Resident Evil 4, Leon was like 26, 27 years old. And then in this game, Leon's like, he's 51. in this game. Like, he's in his early 50s. So it's like, I love the fact how they just really just showed his growth throughout the games, you know, as he got older and all that type of stuff. Because I think even in Resident Evil 6, he was in his 30s in Resident Evil 6, if I'm not mistaken. Like, or like late 30s, if anything. But with this game, he's like at least 50, 51. So yeah. That's how old he is in this game. And I gotta say, man, it was just so crazy. And the biggest thing that just caught me off guard was the decision you had to make, whether you had to release Elpis or if you had to destroy it. And it's crazy too, because technically, clearly that was the correct ending. Like, the actual canonical ending was to release Elpis. Because think about it, if we didn't release Elpis, Leon legit would have died. And I'm not just saying like just from like his illness, because he was dying anyways, but Xeno would have killed him. And Grace would have been able to stop that. So it was it was like the right way. It was the correct choice to go ahead and release Elpis. And I gotta say, man, another reason why, and I think they did that on purpose too, where even though they gave you two decisions, they immediately knew, like, in like first time reaction and like, you know, and like their actual man, what I can't think of it. Crap. I just lost my train of thought of what it was called. Instincts, there we go. Because they knew that everyone had like the first hand instinct was to go ahead and make sure that Leon survives. Because no one wants to see Leon die. I mean, Leon's a beloved character, and no one wants to really see their heroes die. Especially so abruptly. Like, especially like after all this time, like we haven't had him in a game in years. We haven't had him in a game since like, what, 2011? I think that was when Resident Evil 6 came out. It was like 2011, 2012. We haven't had him in a game like for that long. Like, it's crazy. We haven't had him in a game for like 14 years. Because that's how long it's been. It's been 14 years since we've had him in a Resident Evil game. And it's just crazy because no one wants to see their hero die, especially after waiting like 14 years for this dude to come back just for him to die. Like, nah, like they didn't want to do that because they knew us, the players, that would be our first instinct to pick the choice where Leon lives, because no one wants to see him die. And they knew that, and they were smart for doing that. And it was the better route to go, clearly, because not only did we stop Victor and Xeno, but also we cured Leon, we cured Sherry, and then they actually managed to cure Emily as well, because Leon told, like he's told Grace, he didn't actually shoot her vitals, so it wasn't like a critical hit or anything like that. So he knew, he was like, okay, maybe there's a chance that she could be alive, because he didn't want to have to kill Emily like that. He didn't want to have to shoot her, nothing like that. He didn't want to do it himself, but he had no choice. But yet again, since he didn't shoot the vitals, it gave her the opportunity to get a second chance at being, resurrected and being cured. And they cured her. So now they're all doing good. So Leon's healed. He's all cured now. Sherry's cured, and now Emily's cured. It's a happy ending. Everybody won, basically. Like, that's what happened. And I gotta say, man, that was such a cool plot twist too. I can't imagine what would have had. Like I said, I'm so glad I didn't go ahead and destroy Elpis. Yeah, I'm very glad that I went with the decision that I did by releasing Elpis, so that way we could get that incredible ending. And the boss fights in this game, oh man, bravo. And I like a boss fight that's challenging too. And this game definitely had, like I said, in all the Resident Evil games, their boss fights are definitely challenging. But I like a challenge though, and I like that. So I gotta say, man, I love this game so much. I was so glad I finally got an opportunity to play the game, and it's been almost 2 years. Like, not only to play the game, but to play a new game at that, on this channel. And I haven't played a new game on this channel in, like, man, in almost 2 years now. Just about 2 years. I haven't played anything on this channel in 2 years. Like, any new game about the series. So, for me, this was a great time to just kind of break off from everything going on in my personal life right now, especially when it comes to school and all that type of stuff. Because, you know, I'm almost done with school and everything like that. And then, you know, I graduate next spring, so it's like everything's it's gonna come to a close this year, basically. And then, you know, in spring of next year, I'll be graduating college, so that'll be very interesting. And you know, I got this internship coming up as well, so there's a lot that's going on for me, you know, in my personal life and me trying to build up my career. And it just feels so good, you know, just take a break, kind of wind down and really play video games again, because I don't really have the time, you know, to play video games, which is ironic because my major is literally digital animation and game design, so it literally revolves around that. And it's just crazy because for all these last 4 years, I haven't had any time to really play video games all like that. Even though I managed to play some video games, like, I think the last gameplay walkthrough series I did was Star Wars. That's what it was. It was like around this time of 2024 was when I did Star Wars. Yeah, that's what it was. So it's been 2 years since I've done a gameplay walkthrough series on this channel. So, but it just feels so good to finally be back from that hiatus now and to take a break and get a chance, you know, make some content because it's been a while, and play some games, wind down, chill out with you guys like I normally do. And man, it feels so good to be back just playing video games on this channel. And, you know, 2026, it's a packed year, man. It's really packed because we got some great games coming out this year. And like I said, we've had a couple stale years since like like I said, I feel like the last good year that we got for video games was 2023. 2023 was hands down the last time we had a year that was full of like nothing but great releases and stuff like that, just back to back. And now for this year, we've had this game, Resident Evil Requiem, come out. And then next month in May, we have the James Bond game that's coming out, 007 First Light. So yeah, that comes out next month. So I'll definitely also be playing that game on this channel as well. And then Wolverine, Marvel's Wolverine, that comes out in September of this year. So definitely expect a gameplay walkthrough series for that as well. And then, you know, at the end of this year, if it still does come out this year, if it doesn't get delayed again, we got GTA 6 coming out. And I gotta say, 2026 seems to be my comeback year for gameplay walkthrough series, you know, on this channel, stuff like that. So this is definitely my comeback year for making stuff on the channel again after a long hiatus, stuff like that. So it's safe to say that this year is definitely my comeback year when it comes to making videos for this channel and gameplay videos and all that type of stuff. So I definitely expect to see a lot more this year. So just be tuned, you know, just stay tuned and make sure, you know, you hit that notification bell when you subscribe and all that type of stuff. So that way you can be notified when I get new videos out and upload it, or even live streams too. So yeah. So definitely expect to see some more content this year, folks, because it's going to be a really packed year for video games, and I'm all for it. And it's crazy how I rarely ever get time to even play video games because I'm too busy, you know, making 3D models and everything, making 3D art for games. So I'm too busy doing work for games. I'm too busy making games, basically. So yeah, and it's crazy right now too because I'm actually doing I'm working on a game right now. In a class and everything like that. So we're doing like a class project and we're all working on a game, and I've been contributing like with my 3D art and texture art and 3D models and all that type of stuff. So yeah, man. And I'll definitely, not only that too, but it doesn't even just have to be video games and stuff like that for this channel. I've actually already done it before where I've actually uploaded some of my work that I've done on the channel, like 3D projects that I've done throughout my last few years of college and stuff like that. So I've uploaded that stuff on the channel. So it's actually in the YouTube shorts on my channel, stuff like that. So you guys can always just look at those shorts to view my 3D work that I've done throughout these last few years of college and everything that I've learned with textures and 3D models and all that type of stuff. So yeah, and definitely expect more, because I'm definitely gonna release more of my 3D art, you know, on this channel, and especially the stuff that I've recently been working on. So especially at the end of last year, because I've been working on some new, you know, 3D projects too, and I got those done. So I'll definitely make sure to upload those on the channel as well, and even stuff that I'm gonna do for this year, because I got a lot of new 3D projects coming up this year too. So stay tuned for that. So I'll definitely upload that on the channel as well. But yeah, honestly, like I said, fantastic game. Perfect score for me all the way around. 10 out of 10. Man, not even a 10 out of 10, but this is like 100 out of 10. That's how much I love this game. And I love the Resident Evil franchise. It's one of my favorite video game franchises of all time. And it just... I feel like this game was a true love letter to Resident Evil fans. And people are saying that this is the best Resident Evil game out to date right now. And honestly, after being a person who's experienced this game from beginning to end, I can honestly say this is hands down the best Resident Evil game out to date right now. So this is the best Resident Evil game to date, like by far. So yeah, man, great stuff. And you know, Damon, man, you're gonna love this game. That's all I gotta say. You are going to love this game. You know, you guys can also check out his channel as well, like I've always been doing throughout these videos, where I leave his channel description, you know, the link below, and then of course at the end of this video, so like you guys can, you know, click on that at the end of the video to go view his channel, the link that I leave and stuff like that. So yeah, because he's a major like diehard Resident Evil fan, and he knows all the lore and everything like that. And yeah, man, you're gonna love this game, man. That's all I gotta say. You're really gonna love this video game. It's incredible. But yes, I am actually gonna go ahead and conclude things right here. It feels really good to be back on this channel after all this time. It's been 2 years since I've been on this channel, like really doing video games and stuff like that, and doing a gameplay walkthrough series. So this really means a lot to me, because not only did they make a huge comeback with Resident Evil, you know, in a new video game, but also this was a good opportunity for me to come back on this channel and like make gameplay videos again after 2 years. So yeah, it feels really good to be back, and I can't wait to make more gameplay walkthrough series this year, since we have a very packed year of video games coming out this year. So yeah, I'm very excited for what this year has to, you know, show us for the rest of the year and all that type of stuff. So it's really cool to see what this year is gonna have in store for us. But yeah, yeah, but that's pretty much it, man. Yeah, I'm just blown away by this game. This was a really good game, man. I really loved it, and I really loved playing this game for you guys and just chilling out with y'all, you know, just playing through this game. But yeah, sorry, I know I'm rambling on right now, but it just means a lot just coming back here on this channel after all this time. So yeah, it's kind of a big deal for me at the same time. It just kind of is. But yes, but folks, that is going to be the conclusion of my Resident Evil Requiem gameplay walkthrough series. And guys, I had so much fun playing this game, and I really hope you guys enjoy this gameplay walkthrough series as a whole. I really enjoyed playing this, and, you know, I'm almost done with, you know, this semester of college and all that type of stuff. So I actually finish out this semester this month, actually. So this is my final month of semester, and since it'll be my final month of semester, I'll definitely be free by the time that 007 First Light comes out. So that'll definitely be the next gameplay walkthrough series on this channel, because I'm definitely gonna pre-order that game. And as that game will be out, I'll be, you know, doing my internship at the same time. So that'll be really fun. So it's gonna be a very packed summer for me, especially like with my internship that I got coming up, and then also for video games as well. But yeah, man, really good stuff. Really good stuff. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next gameplay walkthrough series, which will be Resident Evil. Not Resident Evil. Duh. What am I talking about? I'm tired. It's been a long day. But I will see you guys in the next gameplay walkthrough series, which will be 007 First Light. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, and I'll see you guys in the next gameplay walkthrough series in May. All right. So peace out.